All right, I'm in the movie theater parking lot again. I just got out of seeing Good Fortune. This film was written and directed by Aziz Ansari, and you can definitely tell if you're familiar with Aziz's brand of humor. It also stars Seth Rogen and Keanu Reeves. If you've seen any of them in movies before, you're getting pretty much your standard performance from those actors. You know, Aziz is silly. He's kind of very similar to the character he plays in Parks and Recreation. You know, I know he's a stand-up comedian, so acting isn't necessarily his strong suit, I would say. Seth Rogen is good in the movie. He's funny. You get a lot of Seth Rogen kind of getting angry in this movie, which I think he's good at in terms of being comically angry. And Keanu Reeves, he's a little bit wooden, honestly, but I think that's good for the character he plays. He's kind of playing a dumb character in this. So that kind of stilted performance kind of works for this character in a weird way. But I also think that's a big part of the appeal for Keanu Reeves too, even as John Wick, when he has those weird line deliveries, you know? You see a little bit of that in this movie too. This movie suffers from a problem that a lot of modern comedies have, where the best jokes are in the trailer. There's definitely still a few laughs that aren't in the trailer that you'll be surprised by, but still, I hate when trailers show too much like that. The film made me laugh out loud maybe once or twice. I was kind of just chuckling throughout. It's not the funniest movie I've seen all year, but it was still just a pretty enjoyable time. The film overall was a little bit underwhelming. You know, the trailers made it look really fun, and the movie's not super fun. Not that it doesn't have fun moments. It has a lot of fun moments. It's just there's also a lot of bummer kind of stuff in here. Obviously, the story is incredibly relatable and topical with just the way the world is now. And I think there was some good messages in this movie. There's some stuff that's a little bit on the nose. I don't think it's extremely cleverly written, but I don't think Aziz is really trying to be clever here. I think he's just trying to be funny. And I would say for the concept alone, I think this movie justifies its own existence. You know, even if it isn't the funniest movie or the best movie I've seen all year, I had a good time watching it, and it was cool to just see this story play out. It definitely hits a lot of beats that similar stories like this kind of hit. You know, it's a little bit cliche at times, but I'm okay with some things being a little cliche as long as it's entertaining. I definitely wasn't bored with the movie. The movie's just over 90 minutes long. I think it has a perfect runtime. They really nailed the pacing, so I will give them that. When it comes to reviewing comedies, I feel like I never have a whole lot to say. It's really just was the movie funny or not? And I thought it was pretty funny. I also enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the characters. I like all of the lead actors in it. If I wasn't a fan of those three actors, maybe I wouldn't have enjoyed the movie as much. But I had a good time at the movie theater. I definitely don't regret seeing it. But yeah, that's all I really have to say for this one. Go check it out. On the Letterboxd 5-star review scale, I'd probably give it 3.5 stars, just my personal ranking. That's where it landed for me. As I always say, mileage may vary. You might like it more than me or less. But hey, thanks for watching, guys. I know this was a short review, but I'll see you guys next time.